This is the Kathryn Dunn Show. Hey guys, my name's Tucker, and welcome.
Tucker, my guy, what's good?
You Macapazzi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, Macapazzi. Roberto de Jesus, Elaine Vario was here moments ago. Christina Cece, my mom, and Edie's. And once again, music and lyrics by Frank Zappa. All right, now it's time for a very special Wine and Whisper. A little light ASMR for everyone. It's very important that you guess what I'm drinking based solely on how it sounds.
The password is whisper.
You can't say anything. Shh, ready? Okay, now there's like a whole it's you guys.
Is that a New Year's bottle of champagne?
Yes, but you're supposed to guess.
Verve, darling, verve.
Is it champagne?
Turn the volume down. Okay, ready? Guess. Everybody stop making noise. Shut the fuck up. Okay, ready? I don't mean it. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Roberto. But everybody, seriously, listen.
Is it champagne from New Year's?
Yes. Congratulations. Based solely on how it sounds, you guessed correctly. This is the guess. Okay.
Sweetie,
Edie's has to turn her volume down.
turn your volume down.
It was so much better before. Okay. Got it?
How's that?
Yes. I think so.
Okay.
I can hear
All right.
purring.
Verve, darling, verve.
Cheers.
It is. Cheers.
Click all.
It's flat, like club soda.
Hey, this is the
You
first
hear
episode
us?
of 2022.
What'd you say? And yes, I can hear you, Mom.
This is the first episode of 2022.
Just because
I know. Hey, we're supposed to complain. That's a great thing. This is the first episode of 2022. Cheers. 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 That's the coolest shit ever. I have nothing to complain about, guys. This is the first episode of 2022, and you're all here. Thank you. Elaine was here, but she's at, I think, the garden. Pretty sure.
Yeah, at the rodeo at Madison Square Garden.
Maybe we should go to here.
I don't understand it, but all right.
Maybe she'll have some uplifting animal news, and the uplifting animal news will be a rodeo clown being uplifted by a bull.
Very uplifting.
Literally uplifting. What
Elaine
if a bull?
Elaine told us that she always roots for the bull, and we said, good. That's how it should
I
be.
root for the bull.
Wait, who doesn't root for the bull?
Rednecks.
And your cat, apparently.
That a cat? That was a cat?
That's a cat.
Wow.
Translation: You didn't
That's
tell me there was a
Chandler.
bull.
That's Chandler. Yeah, old man. Anyway, so the other day he gets up on something just to knock a thing down again. He can barely walk at this point, but he still gets up to knock stuff down. Still does it.
Was it a left jab or an upper hook or
No, it
sweep
was
with the
more
leg?
like a, he went to get this cap. There was a cap or like the water bottle cap thing, and it was on something, and he had to get up there just to knock it down.
Ooh, sweep the leg,
Really
Chandler.
funny.
Sweep the leg.
He actually gets up on things to knock things down. And whenever I'm looking for something, I have to look for this particular cat because she's probably sitting on it.
Mm.
This one.
Aww. It's like if you were looking for yourself right now. She's sitting on you.
Okay.
In the stage that you are in,
What?
in the stage that she is right in, she's looking for herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mother is
Yeah.
drunk.
We started at lunchtime. I had
Which is
Uzo.
how long ago for you? Because it's 2 or 1 a.m. or some sort of crazy something.
Okay, so
12
it's 2
hours.
o'clock. Okay, about 12 hours ago.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
12
I
hours.
started
ago.
with Uzo.
You didn't sleep in between?
Sleep? What you talking?
That's gangster.
No,
Matter-
we went to
matter, you
lunch.
what?
By the time we got back from lunch, it was like later. And then we waited for you.
Kathryn,
So
you
in
should have them
between,
do
we had to
like,
start drinking.
instead of like drunk
his
history,
stuff.
you should have your mom do like drunk politics.
What's that?
Mom and
What's that? What's
Mom
that?
and Edie's do drunk politics.
And we'll be
Drunk
introducing a new
politics.
segment right now called Drunk Politics, where my mother and Edie speak about politics. This will go take
Another
us
thing
into
about
we
the
live
Edie
in
intro now.
Europe. I got to tell you something. We live in Europe. You want to hear an interesting story? Edith lives in Germany. And here's something Americans will never understand. To get the government together, they had to they
Geography.
had 3 different parties that had to agree to run the country.
Yep.
Can you imagine that in the States?
Wow.
That would mean 3 different, already because we only got 2 parties, but 3 different parties have to agree to run the country. And they're actually putting the country above themselves.
The only thing that
Yeah, that's
parties
new.
can agree on in the United States is which side of the aisle to sit on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's true.
That makes it easy.
But
Wow. So how? I mean, like that's three parties agreeing on something. Did that like? How many months did that take?
a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And a lot of
And-
bribery.
That was our brand new segment, Drunk Politics. Thank you, Mom and Edie. And now let's find out what happened this week with Roberto's weekly wrap down.
All right.
Yeah, I'm very excited. We've got a visual element. So I'm going to turn off my camera, Roberto, if you'd like to keep yours on so that you are seen. Everybody else can turn off theirs, and then
Sure.
Christina will be screen sharing. And I apologize if it doesn't add up. I did it quick before the show.
Sorry, could you guys hear it?
Yep.
Okay.
They say new year, new me, that we shall see, since most of us are looking forward to 2023. But let's not forget the last rap down. There's so much more positive news out there in the world. But not this week. Flights are canceled like a Hollywood perv. Snowstorms absurd. This bomb cyclone just made it worse. Omicron is just the worst. We're at 95% with 1,300 every day riding the hearse. In other news, Bangladesh fires in Segunda River. Kills 38, many others disfigured. Israel records its first case of flurona, a portmanteau of influenza and corona. We lost Desmond Tutu and Betty White before the new year. John Madden and director Jean-Marc Vallée. Now we lost the late great Sidney Poitier. It hit me harder than the scene when he slaps Larry Gates. In the heat of the night, Djokovic was denied, cried like he lost to Nadal. Australia said goodbye. Civil unrest in Kazakhstan, but why? Internet shut down and petroleum prices high. Either way, it's calamity like Denver wildfires. 580 homes with thousands left to roam. The Apple market just capped at 3 trillion, and Marjorie Taylor Greene just got banned from misinformation. Speaking of social media, the insurrection. Remembering this moment when we lost our direction. Definitely not the first time, but still has me questioning. When will we go back to celebrate Epiphany? Grammys are postponed, Antonio Brown went cuckoo, Peter Bogdanovich just passed to 82. I know you'd all take the red pill, but I'd rather take the blue. Just sit at home and watch Cobra Kai instead of the news. You choose.
Rest in peace, John Madden.
No.
Betty
Everybody.
White.
Kathryn, it flashed to the next
Sidney
screen
Poitier.
quickly, but still, it was
Oh
still
yeah,
okay.
today I was like, oh, it's horrible.
Everyone's leaving.
Yeah,
I think Jack Nicholson's gonna be next.
Don't
No.
talk like that.
How
Sorry.
dare you?
I'm sorry, it's just the signs are out there.
Don't talk like that.
How so? Has he
He-
done a
they're saying
movie
that
with
he's
Ryan
like-
Reynolds?
They're saying that he's like staying at home. He's not talking to anybody. He doesn't want to talk to his friends, family. He's just sick. He's just like shutting himself away from the world. And whatever. It might be a phase, but it might be
Do I put my video on?
a sick. He might be sick.
He might be
know,
reacting
that's
to
a
Betty
phase.
White's passing.
Yeah.
That's
sad.
Yeah.
There's
Anyway.
also I'm worried about Tim Curry because he's not well. Have you seen him lately?
Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
Betty
kinda
White
scary.
is like, no. Anyway.
Yeah.
I wanted her to make to her 100th birthday.
Yeah.
I think everybody did clearly, but
We're still gonna
whatever.
show the special too.
Did you guys hear about the Betty White challenge?
What is it?
Are we all trying to live up to 100?
No, on her birthday, which is January 17th, so 10 days
Mhm.
from now, everybody is supposed to donate $5 to their favorite animal charity and do it in
Aw.
memory of Betty White. Like just put her name in the
Oh, that's like so
in the
cool.
memorial spot.
Yeah.
She would really appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's like really cool.
I'll be
That-
doing
really cool.
Woodstock. Or that place in Jersey that gets all the famous runaways.
Skylands Animal
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Oh man. So at least we didn't have an insurrection. So, you know.
This year, right?
Yeah.
Not
I
yet.
don't know. Yeah.
For the first 7 days, we made it, you guys. We made it a whole week. No coup.
Only in Kazakhstan.
Look at you.
Anyway.
And
It's still shocking to see this from this side of the world, what's happening in the States. And it's like, okay. Shocking.
Things are still happening.
Right.
It's really sad.
No, it's we were talking earlier today with some friends of ours. They were Italian, and you know, another anyway, we were just talking, and we're just saying that it's amazing what's gone on in the world and how America has affected the world and what's going on globally, and it's just unbelievable.
how do you mean?
Well, just all the crap that America's imploded on itself. Because basically, as we say over here in Europe, or as my friend Edith over here says very well, that when America sneezes, the whole world gets a cold.
Yeah.
What's the perception, the international perception of Joe Biden?
Don't think much of anything, to tell you the truth.
It's not much.
And that
It's
was
a
round
major
2 of
Disappointment.
Listen, here's the thing. For me, anything is better than the asshole before him.
True.
Just saying.
Joe Biden's job has always just been to kind of like be there and not be offensive. You know, that's
Thank
his
you.
whole.
And for me, he's doing whatever he can do in the midst of this crap that he's got to pick up and deal with. And this man didn't want to deal with this stuff, and he's had to deal with crap. So, and they're not letting him even try. So why are you doing this?
Yep. I mean, he's a step in the
They're
right
not letting him
direction.
try.
I mean,
They're stopping him every way they can, and it's like, for what?
mhm.
Why? Because it really would kill America to actually, take care of their poor and put medical for people and all of that stuff. It's like the rest of the civilized world gets it, and the United States of America's got nada. Really?
But how could any billionaires go to space if they had to pay their fair share?
I'm sorry. I know,
Priorities,
especially in the
people.
penis rocket.
Priorities.
Especially in the penis rocket. I don't know.
And this
I don't
was
know.
round 2 of Drunk Politics, American edition.
All right, take a water break.
And now for some uplifting.
Don't take a water break. Take another shot.
No, and a water break, as your daughter, I advise you. And now for uplifting animal news. What's going on in this world? It's not terrible.
Well, Elaine wanted me to talk about Tinsley.
Yes.
The dog that was running around on the highway, and when the highway officers went to go get the dog kept on running away and running away. So they're following it, and they follow it to a truck that's wrecked. And there's 2 guys inside that are horribly injured and becoming hypothermic. So they were both saved because of the dog Tinsley getting help. And then the other story was kind of the opposite. There was this big avalanche with no cracks and no warnings in Colorado. And a guy was with his dog hiking, and the dog got covered in snow, and he had to go and look for the dog, and he found it by the little warm snoot had made a hole in the snow. So that's how he was able to find Apollo. And Apollo got saved, and he was totally fine. He, ran out of the snow. He just needed to get uncovered.
Oh, poor Apollo. Beautiful snoot.
It was the name.
Mhm.
Emma.
Yeah, well chosen.
And
And
Apollo's a
at
very
this-
important
at-
name
at-
over here.
And at this moment, rodeo clowns are being uplifted by bulls.
Yes.
Yeehaw.
And that was uplifting animal news. Now for Tattletales. What have your little beasts done this week?
What have you done?
Zelda has a cage now,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
and we had to do it. She's been chewing up everything, and she's never had a cage, so she actually goes right into the cage on her own now. So like, the first time she might have opposed, but now it's like, hey Zelda, we're leaving, and then she'll just go into the cage on her own.
oh, does she ever sit in there during the day like she likes it?
Not during the day, no, because she just goes nuts throughout the day. She doesn't chew on stuff in front of us. Also, I don't know if y'all remember a long time ago. Remember I was saying that she was getting a lot of diarrhea and blah, blah, blah. Took her
Yes.
to the vet. Vet said she was fine. Blood work was great, blah, blah, blah. And that
A
was
soft stool update.
what was that? A month ago? 2 months ago? Like a month and a half, whatever. And they just now called us saying, oh, she does have ringworm, but you can't come in until
What the
Monday to get the treatment.
Fuck?
Roundworm.
Wait,
Hookworm.
can't Wally get that?
They're just now telling us after like a month and a half. Like, oh, by the
What's that
way,
mean?
Wow.
Which
we have
vet is
roundworm
that?
and hookworm, and
So what do you
whatever.
have to do?
Can't do anything until Monday when we get the treatment.
No, but what is the treatment? What happens?
Pills,
Just
right?
Pills? Pills?
Yeah. That's it.
Pills that she should have had months ago. That's
They had
all.
us changing her diet. They had us doing all this stuff for her, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, we were wrong."
No.
That's out now. How is this? How is
They did, yeah, and they just called like 15 minutes right before they closed. They're like, "Oh, can't come in until Monday."
wow? What place is this so I know not to take tricks?
What's it called? Bushwick Veterinary.
Okay, good
Yeah.
to know.
She's fine now though. She's like passed out.
Yeah,
She's
Look
been
at it.
excited all day, and then
Great.
she's passing out now. So she's cool. Yeah.
Gorge.
And see Wally all the way out there cocooned.
Where is Wally?
He's
For
got
those
his
of you
own.
at
little-
home. Aw, look at him in his blanket. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, Zelda's jealous.
Does he have any ringworm or any like evidence of ringworm or?
It's fashion week.
No, Wally's 11 years old and he's been a strong little chihuahua his whole life.
Oh, little belly of steel.
Got like 4 teeth, but he's fine.
Oh, poor baby. Poor 4-tooth baby.
Yeah, Wally's okay. He's gonna live forever.
Good. What about
I got sad.
Missy?
I got sad animal news though. My dad's
No.
Westie just died.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's sad.
His name was Theo. Beautiful, beautiful dog. Beautiful little Westie. He's had him for how many years? Like 7, 8 years? For a while. It wasn't a baby when he got him, I don't think. And then it just died recently. That's it. That's my animal news.
No. Oh, here's Mitzi.
Mitzi.
That's Matt's cats.
Mitzi,
Mitzi.
Mitzi's been staying warm because it's really freaking cold in Chicago. Today, I was out driving and it was like 2 degrees. So Mitzi is nice and comfortable in her,
2 degrees, that's minus
chilling
30.
in the crib.
Oh my goodness.
You
What
guys
a
get
cute little
snow?
Mitzi face.
Mhm.
Matt, you
Well-
got snow already, right?
Yeah. On like New Year's Day. And so yeah, we got a couple inches.
We finally got snow last night.
Oh, cool.
Finally.
Yeah, I could do
Yeah,
without it.
We don't get that over here.
Nope. We all need to
Nope.
move to Greece. No Omicron and no snow.
Listen to me. All I can tell you is we have the most glorious weather. We were sitting today having lunch outside on the waterfront in gorgeous sunshine.
People go to your country for their honeymoon. They don't stay over here.
Yes, they do.
Greece is the word, is the destination for honeymooners.
I got to tell you something. Here's my thing on Greece, and I really mean this. Greece is glorious. As
That
long
is
as you have
true.
to do nothing that has to do with
And-
bureaucracy.
My cat is pissing in my aloe plant.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, but it's growing and I don't understand it.
What?
It's like sprouting, like all of a sudden it's just like, yeah. Like my plant
Wow.
likes it.
Nature taking
know
care
what
of
to do.
nature.
Mhm.
But I can't rub it on my face now.
Well,
Hey, kid.
Oh my goodness. What was that? Was that her?
her. She's really evil.
No, she's not. She sounded like
Yes, she
Gizmo.
No, really.
Speaking
Chubsy.
of evil, Chubsy had another victim this week.
Chubsy is evil.
I think
The
it was a
crows
vole.
said
It was
it.
pretty big.
A
And
vole?
yeah. And we didn't bring it inside right away. So then she ripped it into 3 pieces and left one of its organs next to the middle chunk.
Damn.
Sorry. You mean like
Yeah.
Ed fucking Kemper?
Yeah, I think it was her stomach.
Wow.
Wow. Leave the bird. Take the cannolis.
Yeah.
Your cat
So-
is sick.
Yeah, she's a little monster.
She can't be stopped, and you keep sending me pictures, and she's very pleased with her health. She's fine with it.
It's nature.
Leaving organs in the middle.
I pet her on the head to show my appreciation for the gift. No. Guess it wasn't enough appreciation.
Wow.
So she brought you more.
Well, no, she just ripped it up.
There you go.
Left it there.
Split it in pieces.
And now for Settle This Petty Shit, where we give you a
Oh.
completely anonymous and random couple's gripes to have you settle them. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers, but if someone was right and someone was wrong, who would it be? The question is a drying rack, the thing that's next to the sink. Is it for drying things, or can you store things on it?
It's for drying things.
It's for drying
Both.
things.
What?
Both.
Which drying rack for dishes or clothes?
It's still
Yeah,
both.
for dishes.
Yes, but you dry the stuff, but there are some things that you leave out all the time because it takes more time to put them away than it does to just leave them there.
Oh,
Like
so you
what?
like clutter.
No, hello, have you met my child?
Where did she get it? Is what Christina is saying.
No,
Shit,
no,
what
no, no,
Cece
no,
is
no. My
saying.
mother does not like clutter, and that's what she. No. Anyway, but next to the sink, I believe that because, for example, I have a drying rack, but there's a couple of things I always leave out, like my big knife. Now listen, like my big knife.
Sorry, I'm just loving
because-
this cat continuity.
Oh, that one.
Go
Anyway,
on.
So like my big knife, because I'm going to use that knife all the time. So why do I have to turn around to get it from the drawer when just leave it there because I'm going to use it?
Yeah, the drying rack becomes the new drawer or cabinet. You know, it's like, why go somewhere else? It's all in the drying rack.
So there it is for storage.
You've changed my
So
mind.
like I said, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
What about like filling it up with storage?
What you mean filling it up with storage?
What about
Like,
you?
fuck cabinets. I'm gonna use this drying rack.
Only
Like,
the stuff you need to use.
what?
So is there a limit? Like, is there a line between?
Well, for me, it's a limit of the things that you use like all the time, and it's more energy to put it away than to leave it in the drying rack. But if it's
Yeah.
something you don't use, you put it away.
Exactamundo.
It's just efficiency.
Thank
That
you.
was settle this petty shit.
Okay, so how did we
I-
settle it?
I feel like you're underutilizing the technology of hooks. I feel like hooks are where you put things that you just want to like, use all day long.
Hooks.
Hooks,
How am
yes.
I going to hang my knife on a hook?
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
matter,
hang
you
my
want
knife on a
bands?
hook.
Emma.
I'm gonna hang my knife on a hook.
You can get a
what are you
hook
talking
and
about?
put
What's
one of
that?
those cup things.
Yeah, really?
And stick your knife in
Really?
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. You can do that.
And then
all
you can
want.
wipe the
I got a
counter
thing
underneath.
Where I dry my knives. The knife has this hole. The two knives go in the hole. The thing
You
with the
need
sharpener
a
is right next to it.
magnet.
And then the other stuff I don't care.
Ooh,
But those two
Yes.
knives aren't going away.
magnet.
Magnet.
No, I have a knife sharpener.
This was settled. You need a magnet. Stop using your drying rack as a cabinet. It's not. It's not a cupboard. It's not a cabinet. It's a drying rack. And now for Ask Mom. Or y'all get to ask
Okay.
my mom, whatever you want.
I got a question,
gonna-
Mama.
What's that?
All right, it's an A and B question. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The actress Gal Gadot.
Yes.
All right. Now she's supposed to play Cleopatra, right? And everybody's
Yeah.
going nuts because she's Israeli or whatever. She's saying she can make Cleopatra smart and sexy. All right. And then like people are like, no, well, it doesn't matter because Cleopatra was like the last descendant of Greek family, Alexander,
The
blah, blah, blah.
Ptolemies.
And
Ptolemies.
do you think Gal Gadot would be
I should play
a
Cleopatra.
good actress for Cleopatra, or do you think it should go to a Greek actress like Jennifer Aniston?
No. I
I
don't
mean,
think that.
Because
I don't think that the
Jennifer Aniston's a
ethnicity-
Greek actress, right?
Yes.
No,
Oh
I don't
Please
think the
make it be
ethnicity-
Jennifer
Anthony,
Aniston.
Oh,
Jennifer
Listen.
Aniston can play Cleopatra.
oh,
That
Anthony.
is the
Okay, okay,
Cleopatra
okay.
that America deserves.
Oh, God, asked.
What's the name?
What do
Gal
I do?
Gadot.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Gal
Wonder Woman.
Gadot. Do you think she'd be a great actress, or should it go to a Greek actress?
No, I don't think it should go to a Greek actress.
Fey.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
If it's
But
Jennifer
if
Aniston,
you really want to do listen, Elizabeth Taylor is Cleopatra from ages ago, and there was nothing Greek about her.
Nope. Yeah, but there was
She
nothing
was British
anything
and
about
she was
anyone.
Jewish. I mean, give me a
I
break.
mean, back in the day, I mean, you could play anybody and no one get pissed off about it.
yeah, I mean that's what acting's all about.
back
It's
in
like
the
I
day,
recently
Mickey
saw
Rooney
something-
played a Japanese man.
Yep.
So did Shirley MacLaine, but nobody talks about it.
The
No,
geisha,
she
my
played
geisha.
a white person pretending to be Japanese.
I mean, back in
person.
the day,
Well,
So bad. It's so
you know, now we gotta
That's
appropriate. We
really
gotta be all like
bad.
PC now, you know. So if Jennifer Aniston
Yeah.
is Greek,
No.
Her
But,
character did yellowface. She didn't.
No,
Oh God.
but yeah, no.
You think Gal Gadot would be a good fit for Cleopatra?
Can I tell you something? I think she looks good. I
She's
don't
not-
know that
not
she
good
can
actor.
act so well.
Yeah,
You
she's
know
all,
who looks like it,
all
but I don't
face.
know if she can act? Gaga.
Yeah.
What makes her
nationality
I'd
look
watch
like
that.
Cleopatra?
Face. Like her face. Like her
Okay, I think
face.
Gaga might be a better actress than Cleopatra, but Gaga is a singer. Like
That's
Gaga's
because
like
Cleopatra didn't know method. She came out before that.
not Cleopatra, Gal
wasn't
Gadot. I
actually
mean
very
Gal
beautiful in
Gadot.
reality.
Not
You know,
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra was not beautiful in reality.
I think it's not true.
Well, somebody
but
just said Lady
but
Gaga
my-
isn't.
my favorite myth of Cleopatra is that she rolled herself up in a rug and got herself delivered to Caesar.
Yeah, she didn't do that?
What?
She
I don't
wasn't
think
pretty,
that's true.
right?
I don't think there's historical evidence for
Is that
that.
why like Cleopatra was the first to do makeup because she didn't think she was
Yes.
very pretty?
The cold and
No,
all
she
that.
wasn't the first. Makeup
she was
I
the
started-
first.
recently read a meme, so you know this is fact check. That the coal liner was originally for sunglasses. It was like sunglasses, like for sun. It was for sun and like antibacterial, and it wasn't even for pretty things. I don't know. I don't know if it's true
Oh,
though.
so people just gave each other raccoon eyes instead of sunglasses.
Yeah,
They didn't have
Wow.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Doesn't mean it's true, but I saw it on a meme, so it's
I
been
mean,
fact checked.
Why wear a straw hat with a big brim when you can just make yourself
Yeah,
have
because they had
raccoon
straw
eyes?
hats with big brims.
Yeah, did they make that yet?
Yeah. Yeah, straw hat's pretty easy.
Yeah, what century?
They didn't have TV, you guys. Like, they had to do something. So,
What
of course,
are
they
you
figured out, like, oh, I could tie their grass together and make
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Did they have
TV,
Are
grass?
you
yeah,
suggesting
Desert.
that during ancient times when they created the coal,
They had
didn't
grass.
have TV? I would think that would be accurate.
So I
No,
think
they had
somebody was
TV.
bored and they're like, I'm gonna take this like, black shit out of the fire and like smear it on my face just because there's nothing else to do because it's prehistory.
You know what? Do you think they knew they were living in prehistory? Like I just feel
Hey,
like
it's
we're
prehistory.
before
Let's
times.
Let's just go like all football, like just prehistory. Let's do it.
We're
Yeah.
never gonna be able to do this again. We'll never get away with this again. Let's just go for it.
Good thing I'm born before Instagram.
And that was Ask Mom. I don't know how, but it was. Now it's time for C4, where we take you into the conspiracy corner with CC.
Well, yesterday I was going to talk about the anniversary of the January 6th, but since we were recording a day late, I figured we would go with what Kathryn predicted, the Ghislaine update.
Laughing
Oh.
the Jizz Lane.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's happened now is, well, there's two things happening now, actually. The first is that one of the jurors told the press, jurors, don't talk to the press, told the press that they convinced other jurors because they shared their own story about having been a victim of sex abuse, I think as a child. So now there's a question, they have to look into the jurors' original questionnaire because there was a question that asked if that, if you or anybody you know was, and I guess they have to make sure that his answer matched what they thought it did. So this could mean a mistrial. So this is set up? Is
Why
this
the
real
jurors
thing?
didn't say that they were abused or whatever.
Right, because if they said that they did, so they knew that they did, then it's fine. But if they said that they didn't, and it turns out that they did, then the juror perjured themselves when they filled that form out, because that's considered under oath. So,
Jurors.
yeah, so
Those are charges for mistrial.
so it could be that's what her legal team is going to go for. So then there would have to be a whole new trial, which it could. I mean, maybe they could get her for everything if they try her again.
Maybe she'll be
I
the
don't
6 counts, yeah, instead of 5.
know. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
Ghislaine has a funny name, but the topic is actually pretty serious.
Yeah. So note to everybody, if you're on jury duty, be really careful on all the forms. Don't accidentally perjure yourself.
Unless, of course,
Um,
you're somehow sent by the defense team to throw the entire fucking trial by saying something
Unless.
as obvious as I just used my own experience to sway the jury who was not otherwise convinced. Are you fucking trying?
Those
I'm
damn
sorry.
jurors. Christine,
Yeah.
This person
I'm
to
out
me
of them.
just seems
I'm
like a
out of
setup.
them.
It does seem a little set-up-y, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then the other thing that's going on is there's another court situation with Virginia Giuffre, who used to be, her maiden name was Roberts. And she's trying to go after Prince Andrew. And Prince Andrew is trying to say that the settlement that she signed with Epstein excludes him. And they're trying to say that it doesn't. So, that's one of those big stories that powers that be are trying to, squash. And apparently Prince Andrew is like selling his ski chalet real fast to fund his legal team. So, that's just a really, major world figure. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he's definitely next. I hope to see him go down. I hope to see Ghislaine stay down. If she has to go through trial again, I hope it's more damaging than the first one. And I still think
honestly, do they need the monarchy? Do they?
The monarchy needs the monarchy, and she's old. So I think she should be the last because she's so old. Like, let her have it.
Mm-hmm.
They have no skills. She's not Betty White years old. Oh no.
She's close. She's Sidney Poitier years old, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, best wishes to the Queen. Is that everything? Oh, and I think we mentioned this, but the 3 murderers in the Ahmaud Arbery case were in fact found guilty, and they will all be spending the rest of their lives in prison. Only one was given the possibility of parole, maybe, and that's because that person showed, I don't know, maybe remorse, maybe, but hopefully
they're all getting life in the jizz lane, which is great.
Yeah, life in the jizz lane. Now I get it.
And
it makes so much sense.
Queen Lizzie is 95. She turns 96 in April.
Oh,
April
Queen
what?
Lizzie. That's a good drink.
Lily, you can call her Lily, but you
21st.
can't call her Lizzie.
21st.
Queen Lizzie Borden.
No. Lilybet, yeah. Lizzie, no.
But I like to call people by fun names.
No.
Xtina.
It's Xena.
And that was Drunk Politics. Round
Again?
3. Yeah.
Warrior Princess?
Yeah, that's Xtina. And now for Oh, make me vegan. Does anybody have any vegan news?
That's a good question.
No. We have meat eaters over here.
Yeah, I know my mom was nice enough to spare me the details, but she said, yeah, we had, we drank our lunch. We also had protein. So basically you bathed on the blood of animals and just soaked in
we were having a pescatarian lunch.
Oh,
Yes.
poor things.
Sounds delicious though.
No.
Pescatarian.
I know that
Absolutely pescatarian.
KFC is coming out with plant-based something, so look for that.
You see, those are foods that I personally find absolutely repulsive.
Yeah, but there is a saying, don't yuck someone's yum.
No. I'm not talking about baked.
It's usually about
chicken
kink
at
shaming, but okay.
I'm talking a KFC. You understand?
Because it's not real in the first place.
Thank you.
It's true.
So I cannot stand fake food.
It's like fake meat, but like fake vegan. Well, like
no, I'm not talking about the vegan part. I'm not even talking about the vegan part.
I know.
I'm talking about even the real meat part isn't it's so full of all this crap, or what you battering it in and frying it in and doing it in, that it's just nasty. All I got
Plus
is nasty.
the means of producing that chicken are highly cruel. So really, nobody should
But
eat
yeah,
at KFC.
okay,
And also, the founder was kind of a racist, so it's kind of best just to avoid it.
The Colonel?
Yeah.
The Colonel can't
His
be
outfit
racist.
alone.
He had a pet crow. Do you want to guess what the crow's name was?
Oh God. No.
What?
Jim?
Jim?
Ding, ding,
You would know what
ding.
the, no, is it Jim?
Yeah.
Did he call
Nah.
it Jim because of Jim Crow, or did he just call it Jim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe not KFC. Maybe be a Popeyes family. I don't know.
No, but
All right.
for me, it doesn't matter whether it's KFC or whatever. I watch a country, the food that you all eat over there, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I love Taco Bell.
Let me not, you know.
Taco Bell has great vegan options, actually.
disgusting.
Disgusting.
Like I was saying.
You can swap beans for the meat in anything and just say fresca, and they take away all the dairy.
Well, how'd you get the beans
on the bread?
And that was Make Me Vegan.
Do you remember? Oh no, never mind. The vegan part is over.
What? I still want to know.
Do you remember when I called you and I said I'm making this chicken salad,
Yes.
but this time we are substituted the chicken with smoked tofu,
Oh, God.
and you said, "Don't eat it."
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
And I said, "But why?"
And I said, because it's going to be disgusting.
I want to try some more food salad.
And what was it?
The salad ended up in the bin.
Disgusting.
Aw.
Here's the thing. This is my theory. I am all for greens and beans, as you know. I am all for whatever is natural. But when you start making stuff that isn't even real to pretend it's something else, I can't handle this. I can't. I want a real tomato. I want a real whatever. I can't handle this garbage that I find disgusting. And when you get food that comes in a box and there's nothing real about it because you got to add water or milk to make it something, that's not real. That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
You could not have survived if you had been born as a millennial, because we were all raised on Lunchables and Kraft mac and cheese.
I'm so sorry for that.
And bad
We weren't in charge, by the way. That was your
I know that.
generation
I know
deciding
that.
that stuff. So
No, excuse me.
you only have yourself to
Excuse
blame.
Excuse me. My child grew up on real food. Do you know that my mother, not that I had something to do with this because I was working, but do you know that my mother actually used to boil and fix whatever it was, and then she would mash it and make real baby food out of it? Because the baby food that came in a jar wasn't real.
Oh,
What
my
did
mom
they-
did that,
what
but
did
with a
they say?
blender.
Or did
Well,
someone do
exactly
that?
the same thing. We
Yeah.
wouldn't, there was no fake food. You don't, on this side of the world, you don't grow up on fake food.
No.
And in the States, you got fake food. It's terrible. When we work here, Edith and I work here, and we have kids that come from the States, and I've told you this, and they have allergies after I can't eat this and I can't eat that. It's terrible what's going on now.
So
Terrible. We have
did you
created
know-
this problem.
in the US, there's one company that makes the majority of the school lunches, and also the prison food, and also the hospital food and the stadium food.
Really?
Yep. It's one
They make-
company. It's called Aramark. They make all of those things. School food, and this is like really a big metaphor for the country. Just think about it. Stadium food. So you're at a football game, you go to get nachos. It's from this company. You go get sick, go to the hospital. You're eating food from this company. You get in a fight, you get sent to jail. Food in this company. Your kid goes to school. Kid goes to the cafeteria. Food from this company. It's all one fucking giant company. They also do uniforms.
And what's
Like
his
school
company?
uniforms?
And work uniforms. I think it's mostly work uniforms.
But the guy with the horns.
Aramark?
Yep, that's the one.
Oh my God.
Look
they're
into 'em.
huge.
Didn't you tell me the guy who stormed the Capitol with the horns,
Yes.
with all the tattoos?
Yes.
He's getting organic food.
He's getting organic food.
Yeah, I wonder if they're feeding
got
him
organic food.
loaf or if it's like good
Only in
food.
America.
Kathryn did say he was kind of hot. I remember that podcast.
Yeah, okay. I'll
Yeah.
give you the hot, but still organic food. Are you freaking kidding me?
So what they do
Is they
in
eat
prison
my
if they want to
shit.
punish you is they feed you something called loaf, nutritional loaf. It's just like a bunch of shit that they kind of like, I don't know, they compress it into food, shaped bar somehow, and they give you that. So I suspect that they probably are making organic loaf and making him eat that to be petty. But that's just my imagination. I have
Shut
no
up and
proof
eat
for
your
that.
loaf.
If you've been following Where Is He Now, he looks very like his sullen cheeks. He's lost some muscle.
Oh, do you get the pictures?
Oh.
No. But I saw something somewhere. Just whatever. Shut up. I looked. Enough about that. Let's talk about history.
She looked him up.
All right, look, they had a Where Is Bison Boy now.
The
and it's
algorithm
like,
put it in her feed. It's not her fault.
I can't help it. It's not my fault.
These are
So
They
full
now-
lock
targeted
screen.
her.
These are full lock screen. Watch. I'm telling
I
you.
don't know how they could have gotten Bison Man from Horn Boy, but whatever. And they were like, where is he now? 1 year from the insurrection. And it's like, why are you doing this, the internet? Because every time they've covered him, it's been like, and who is that Horn Man? And it's like, where am I reading it in this voice? Or are you writing it in this voice? It's not just me, right? Like they're really selling it on like, and he doesn't belong here. Look at this outsider brooding. Like, I don't know.
There were 2 horn guys, and they only focus on him.
There was another horn guy.
There was another horn guy, remember?
Imagine. No, I don't.
Nobody
But
pays attention to
imagine-
him.
No, imagine for a moment being like, you know what? I'm going to do this and people will remember me. And then Tyler fucking Durden comes along and like nobody remembers Jack.
Tyler Durden.
Who is other horn boy? Is it the legal boy, like the lawyer from Brooklyn?
Well, he's not Tyler
I don't
Durden.
know. I just remember that it was like, oh, one of the horn. It might have been the one from Brooklyn, but yeah, he was like a little bit like older and like fatter or something, like just not horn boy.
Tyler
Well, we
Durden.
Germans
Here's his
call him
1 year
the,
update.
the Horn Man. We watched this.
You know what's shocking to me? Those guys that are all getting sentenced for what is officially treason, no matter how you look at it in any part of the world, are getting sentenced to what, 3.5 years? Are you freaking kidding me?
Are you freaking
Yeah, it's
kidding me?
nothing. Disgusting.
3.5 years for what is officially treason? Treason was a very high sentence,
Like punishable by death.
pretty much. Right up there.
Are we doing drug politics again?
No, but apparently
Yes,
we're going
we
to drug politics
are.
back
And
there.
Round
now
3
we're-
or 4.
It's a drunk
No,
world.
seriously, treason was a really big deal. And I don't give a crap what you're talking about, but storming the Capitol for whatever goddamn reason is treason.
Yeah.
And
Thank-
disgusting.
And also, just as a side note, it would be kind of reassuring if the public found out about how they changed security at the Capitol building since that event. It would just be nice to know that at any time, normal Americans can't just compromise the security of the Capitol building.
For example.
Well, didn't they
Kathryn.
change security for the event? So they got to
Kathryn,
let
I'm working
people
on
in?
I'm working on your movie cover, Kathryn.
Oh my.
Oh my God, look at that.
I don't know how to feel about
With the
this.
horn boy.
The Horn Boy.
Oh no, you've replaced
I know
Trixie
the
with
original
Horn
of
Boy.
that photo. Yeah, that was where Trixie was.
Almost like Brokeback Mountain there.
Wow.
He's a monster, but let's
How
send
could
it
you
to
do
him in
that to
jail.
poor Trixie?
I know. Still
I-
print it and send it to him in jail. He can't get electronic correspondences, but you can mail him anything you want. Now for this day in history.
On this day in 1785, two explorers crossed the English Channel in a balloon. A Frenchman and an American in a gas balloon became the first to cross the English Channel by air. The two men nearly crashed into the channel along the way. However, their balloon was weighed down by extraneous supplies, such as anchors, a non-functional hand-operated propeller, and silk-covered oars, which they hoped they could row their way through the air. Just before reaching the French coast, the two balloonists were forced to throw nearly everything out of the balloon, and Blanchard and one of the guys even threw his trousers over the side in a desperate but apparently successful attempt to lighten the ship. And nothing was solved.
I know.
How heavy were his
Remember,
trousers?
if you're flying, bring oars.
I
And
would
on this day in
consider that.
history, nothing was solved. This has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. Check out Supreme Bars NYC.
Yeah, Supreme Bars NYC. We are now at Wonderville at the end of this month and also the end of February. We are a hip hop competition with freestyle artists. Rappers will be battling rap words with whatever subject the audience gives them, and also beat producers battle beats. Judges judge best beats, best rappers. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Very like comedy improv in the hip hop world. And they win trophies and gift cards and all kinds of great stuff. So check it out. Yeah, Supreme Bars.
Oh, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
This has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. Check out Supreme Bars. And if you're doing your nails and you're doing the maniology, TKDS10 will get you 10% off when you check out. Thank you, Matt Capazzi, my mom, Iris, Cici, Elaine Vario, and Roberto de Jesus. And of course, Frank Gappa for what you're about to see, which is again our intro as an outro, because we're crazy. Thanks, everybody. Bye. No, it's not happening.
You have to give me warning when you want me to do a thing. Okay, I'm there. Just hang
You
on.
have to know how the show ends, Christina.
It ends with the intro. Wild and crazy guy.
No, I'm a fucking lunatic and I'm doing it just because I don't have the outro. I'm a monster.